Hello YouTubers, AverageGamerBen here on the wepeeler HD channel. Big thank you to wepeeler for allowing me to upload this series. I've decided to go with a series called the Olympic Challenge. I've thought of this myself. I've done it mainly because the Olympics is obviously going on at the moment, and obviously a lot of people are watching it, so it's quite high and popular at the moment. So the teams that I've selected from the Olympic teams are Team GB, obviously, because I'm from Great Britain, Uruguay, Spain, and Brazil, because I would say they're the best teams and the easiest teams to build on Ultimate Team. So yeah, the team has to be as close to the Olympic team as possible. So it can have. Most teams have got, or no, most teams have got two players that aren't in the Olympic team at all, but I just couldn't get them because they're all under 23. Sometimes they're not in Ultimate Team, so that was the main issue. And as you can see there is Team GB. So Sturridge up front, Sinclair on the left, Oxlade-Chamberlain, who isn't in the Team GB squad, but I've put him there because he's under 23, and but apart from Oxlade-Chamberlain, they're all in the Olympic team. So yeah, and basically what I do, I play with each team, and if they lose, they're out of the challenge completely, and then all the teams that win go through to the next challenge, next round, and I have a max spend on each team of 100,000 coins. So Team GB cost me 96,700. Going into the first match, as you can see here, Scott Sinclair gives me the lovely little finesse shot there to give me the lead. And again, I've never used Scott Sinclair before, but I don't know how many of you have, but he's an absolute beast. I remember when he used to go for about 70k, and I was like, Jesus, I'm not sure he's worth that, to be honest. But after using him here, I paid about 30k, and he was really good. And his finesse shot is unbelievable for a silver player. A lot better than most gold players, to be honest. So yeah, really happy with him. Oxlade-Chamberlain, not as great, to be honest, but still good. Not terrible. Just I much preferred Sinclair. And yeah, so I'm winning this game quite comfortably. I'll go through again. So in this episode, I'll show you a match from Team GB, Uruguay, Spain, and Brazil. The teams that win their first match will go through to round two, and the teams that lose will obviously be eliminated. So that's basically how it works until I'm it's like the last. I could call this one last team standing or something like that. But obviously I'm calling it Olympic Challenge because with the Olympics going on at the moment. But yeah, that's the basic idea. So each team can get the biggest win streak going, and yeah, so as you can see here, I'm absolutely dominating this match with Team GB. Very nice team actually. Some cheap players, some expensive players. So you got like the informed Joe Allen. He's a very good player as well. He's more on the expensive side, whereas I've got Ramsey, the normal card, who's extremely cheap. Sturridge, who's some people say is overpowered on this game, which it can be true. He's a good player. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, so some of the players are cheap, some of the players are more expensive. I noticed some of the players, just because they were in the Team GB, are actually going for quite a lot now because obviously they're in higher demand. Like Steele, the keeper, I had to pay like 3k to get hold of him when I bet you I could have picked him up for 200 coins not long ago. So yeah, second team coming up here, as you can see, is the Spanish team. So I've got Tello and Rodrigo up front, Mata, who's in the team, and then I don't know the two midfielders' name, but I've got informed Jesus Navas on the right mid. He isn't in the Olympic team, so he's the player that isn't in the Olympic team in that team. Going against a team, it's got 37 chemistry, terrible chemistry. He wanted to play me, fair enough, he wants to play me. Hopefully I'll win this match to get them through. So, like I said, Team GB will be in episode 2. Hopefully, if this goes down well, wepeeler will allow me to upload this whole series on this channel. Otherwise, come over to my channel and this will be uploaded onto my channel, which I do have a series as well, but I won't go into that too much. He does in fact get an equaliser here with Hazard. Nice left-footed strike into the bottom right-hand corner, not going to lie. He makes it 1-0, and I was a bit like, hang on a second, this guy's got 37 chemistry. If I lose this, a bit of an embarrassment. And he goes through again and finesses it around my keeper to make it 2-1. Hazard again. He's probably got like no chemistry whatsoever, Hazard, and yet he was scoring against me. He's in the wrong position, wrong formation, so he shouldn't be playing as well as he was. But luckily, just before on the half time, I tramp it, you could say. But this series is all about winning, getting the teams get to a biggest win streak as well as biggest win streak as possible. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to score. Some people in watching this video might not like that I've just done that, but like I said, it's not about the goals that I score. It's about getting these teams through, seeing which one can last the longest through whatever means necessary. So there will be a few tramp goals here and there, but yeah, kicking in now. Still, I think Mata steps up, for this penalty, and I usually put it down the middle, just above the keeper's head. people are starting to cotton onto that now, that little technique. So I've started to change it a little bit, because for a while I could do it and every time, bang, every time it would be a goal, even if the keeper stayed down the middle, because you have to flick up on the analog stick. But it's getting to the point now where a lot of people are noticing it and saving them. So I change it now, so I tend to go in the corners. But yeah, that's the penalty I used in this game, and I do in fact win it 4-2 after that little scare at the beginning, opening rounds. So Spain joined GB through to round 2, and the third team coming up is the Uruguay team, I believe. Yeah, so I've got the 87 Suarez, Cavani, Inform Rodrigo, Inform Caracciers, I don't know how to say his name, at the right back. But yeah, a fairly solid squad. This is one of my favourite squads. I like the Argentine Uruguay squad. I'm tempted to maybe make it in the future a bit better with players who aren't in the Olympic team, but I think the left back wasn't in the Olympic team, and I think there was one other player. There was 2 players in the Uruguay squad who aren't in the Olympic team. I think it was the left mid as well, left back and left mid. So sorry about that. Sorry that I can't quite fit the teams in with all the Olympic players, but I just couldn't. It wasn't possible sometimes. But yeah, Pereira, I think he's my left midfielder. Very nice strike there to give me the 1-goal lead. And yeah, I send Suarez through here. He's actually got an attribute card when I bought him onto him, so he's very fast, and he goes past the keeper there with a nice little heavy touch. I like doing that as well. If the keeper comes out, I tend to do the heavy touch past him. Works pretty much 9 times out of 10. So it's very, very effective tactic. If you find that a player's constantly bringing his keeper out, try that out. And I make it 2-0. 25th minute, he's gone. So that's Uruguay joining Spain GB into round 2. And the second episode of this series. So last but not least is Brazil, possibly I would say probably going to win the Olympics, get the gold medal. As you can see there, very nice squad. Pato, Neymar up front, Oscar, who signed for Chelsea now, and Roberto Carlos and Manuel, the centre back, are 2 players who aren't in the Olympic squad. But you look at that team and you just think, Jesus, that's a very strong team to be taken to the Olympics. And as you can see here, I come up against Guy, slightly worried. He's got Team of the Year Doist and Team of the Year De Jong. So 2 very good players, not the fastest. But I'm one of those people who doesn't really, I'm not all about pace. I quite like a strong player as well. A player who's strong, got a nice shot on him. So that's got Doist written all over him, and De Jong. They're both quite strong, but not the fastest, but I've got a hell of a strike on them if they pick up the ball. So I was slightly worried by that, but I do in fact get a 2-goal lead here. Nice goal there from Neymar. Neymar and Pato are absolute killer partnership up top, and the defence is very strong with Manuel and Thiago Silva in the defence, and then Marcelo left back, and Rafael actually surprised me a little bit being right back. He's actually pretty good for a non-rare goal player. He's pretty pacey. He gets up and down that wing, supports my right midfielder quite a lot, so I was pretty happy with him. Fairly good player. Alexander Pato gets another goal there to make it 3-1 to myself. Going very strong here. Looks like all 4 teams are going to get through the first round and be in episode 2. And Neymar again there slots it just above the keeper, and that is the end. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, big thank you to wepeeler for allowing me to upload to wepeeler HD. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, subscribe to wepeeler HD, come and subscribe to me on my channel and see what other series I do. So thanks again, guys. I will catch you soon.